Now, is love what saves you from hell? Some, like Augustine, have used Galatians 5:6 and 1 Corinthians 13:2 to teach that only a faith working through love takes you to heaven. Is this true? So let's break it down. The Bible shows that faith is functionally active through love. Hence, Galatians 5:6 says faith works through love. Think of it like this. A car runs through gas. A phone works through electricity, but the car isn't defined by the gas, nor the phone by the energy. Similarly, we exercise and we put our faith to work through love, but that's not what faith is definitionally. Faith exists on its own, independent of love. Hence, Paul says, if I have all faith, but not love, I am nothing. Having a dead faith, one without love, makes you a useless Christian, but we're not saved from hell by making something of ourselves or being profitable Christians. Paul writes these statements to believers already, hence in Galatians 4:7 he calls them sons and heirs of God. He's not trying to possibly negate the genuineness of their belief, but he's telling them to get to work. However, in the same book, Paul defines love as the law in Galatians 5:14, and a few verses prior, he says that mandating justification by the law, the same law by love, is to put a believer under bondage. We should keep the law to help others, but not to be justified or eternally saved, otherwise Christ died in vain. So the genuineness of one's faith isn't measured by how much love you show. Otherwise, a stark problem arises in these verses. What working through love? What without love? If the faith is real, then it must grant eternal life. Jesus said, whoever believes in me has eternal life. This proves that even a faith without love can take you to heaven, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't have love. And if you'd like more free grace content, please subscribe.